Ilyeo represents the union of the heart and body, which is the mind and matter respectively. The progress line of Ilyeo Poomsae is the character Man, which means fill fat, and is composed of moves to cultivate isometry and equilibrium. We will now take a look at the key moves of Ilyeo Poomsae. Ilyeo Poomsae consists of 4 key moves, namely 외산트 옆차기, 엇걸어 얼굴 막기, and 두 손 벼 비틀어 잡아당기기. 뒤어 옆차기, and 오금서기. We will now take a closer look at each of the key moves of Ilyeo Poomsae. 외산트 옆차기 is a technique to cross the 2 arms in front of the chest and slowly perform 안팔목 바깥막기 and 매주목 바깥치기 simultaneously. Both hands and arms must move in unison. 엇걸어 얼굴 막기 is a move to raise the arms from the right back, then block by diagonally crossing both arms. Both wrists should cross in front of the forehead. When blocking, place your left hand outside and use your right hand to cross your wrists diagonally. Open the hands and twist your right hand inward, your left hand outward so the bottom part of your wrists touch each other, to pull an opponent's wrist and thrust or twist their wrist. When performing 뒤어 옆차기, stamp the ground with the front kicking leg, then pull the opposite knee upward to jump and kick sideways. Pull the back of the opposite foot blade on the inside of the kicking leg, then bend your knee and land after the kick. Be careful not to perform the kick after the body has already twisted. 오금서기 is a posture to stand by placing the back of the foot blade in the crook behind the supporting knee. The knees should face forward. These are the 4 key moves of Ilyeo Poomsae. We will now look at the moves in succession, connecting each move. The key moves of Ilyeo first part consist of 왼손아 거들어맞기, 오른 지르기, 금강맞기. 왼손아 거들어맞기, 오른 지르기, and 왼편손굿 세워 지르기. When connecting from 손아 거들어맞기 to 지르기 during Ilyeo first part, pull the fist of the assisting arm to the back, then perform jirugi. Perform 금강맞기 slowly, exerting force on the lower abdomen. Run and set with the right foot. The right foot should set first and touch the ground. Then, complete 편손끝 세워 지르기 the moment the back of the left foot blade touches the crook behind the right knee. The back of the hind foot blade stops momentum by touching the crook and transfers the force to the tip of the hands. We will now connect these moves in succession. The key moves of Ilyeo's second part consist of 왼 외산틀 옆차기, 엇걸어 얼굴 맞기, 오른 지르기, 금강 맞기. 왼 손아 고들어 맞기, 오른 지르기, and 오른 편손끝 세워 지르기. 왼 외산틀 옆차기 starts with both arms crossing in front of the chest in the 오근서기 posture. Your left and right arms are crossed from the inside and outside respectively. Your right arm performs 얼굴 바깥맞기. The left arm draws a circle outward like you're performing 매주목 바깥치기. Then, perform 옆차기 with the left leg and arm positioned parallel. When performing 엇걸어 얼굴 맞기, cross both arms diagonally from the right back and block upward. Cross the arms diagonally and block upward with the right arm on top of the left arm. When blocking, the wrists should be crossed diagonally, with the left arm on the outside and right arm on the inside. Open your hands. Twist your right hand inward and your left hand outward, so the bottom part of your wrists touch each other. Then, pull and thrust or twist an opponent's wrist. Pull the assisting fist to the back during 손아 고들어 맞기, then connect to jirugi. Run and set with the right foot, and when performing 고들어 오른 편손끝 세워 지르기, the right foot should set first and touch the ground. Then complete 편손끝 세워 지르기 the moment the back of the left foot blade touches the crook behind the knee. Cautions for Ilyeo's second part. Taking a closer look. The tip of the open hand used during 고들어 편손끝 세워 지르기 is the left for Ilyeo first part and the right for Ilyeo second part. Remember that all moves of Ilyeo Poomsae must naturally connect. We will now practice the moves of Ilyeo's second part in succession while watching the video. The key moves of Ilyeo's third part consist of 왼 외산틀 옆차기, 엇걸어 얼굴 맞기, 오른 지르기, 금강 맞기. And 두주먹 허리. Some of the moves from Ilyeo's second part are repeated in Ilyeo's third part. Be mindful of the previous explanations and practice the 외산틀 옆차기 again. Start with the arm crossing in front of the chest at the 오금서기 posture. Your left and right arms are crossed from the inside and outside respectively. Your right arm performs 얼굴 바깥맞기. Your left arm draws a circle outward as if to perform 매주목 바깥치기. Then perform 옆차기 with the left leg and arm parallel. The following move is also performed as explained in Ilyeo's second part. When performing 엇걸어 얼굴 맞기, cross both arms diagonally from right back and block upward. Cross the wrists diagonally in front of the forehead. When blocking, cross the wrists with the left arm outside and the right arm inside. Just like 두 손뼈 비틀어 잡아당기기. Open the hands and twist your right hand inward and your left hand outward, so the bottom part of your wrist touch each other, to pull an opponent's wrist and thrust or twist their wrist. When performing Tujumok Hori, move your center with your right foot. Then turn 90 degrees to the left using the right ball of your foot as an axis. Next, slowly straighten the body and pull the fists next to the back on both sides. Cautions for Ilyeo third part. Taking a closer look. When assuming the Tujumok Hori posture, be careful not to cross the arms or perform the move after straightening the arm forward. We will now practice the moves of Ilyeo third part in succession while watching the video. The key moves of Ilyeo fourth part consist of 오른 앞차기, 왼 뛰어 옆차기, 엇걸어 얼굴 맞기, 오른 지르기, 금강 맞기. 두 주먹 허리, 왼 앞차기, 오른 뛰어 옆차기, and 엇걸어 얼굴 맞기. Ilyeo fourth part starts from the last move of Ilyeo third part, the Tujumok Hori posture with the feet gathered together. Perform 오른 앞차기 from this position. Be careful not to lift the left heel when kicking. We will now watch the connection from the previous Tujumok Hori posture to the first move of Ilyeo fourth part. After completing the 오른 앞차기, connect to the 왼 뛰어 옆차기. Lift your body by pulling your left knee above your back the moment your foot touches the ground. Gather your feet, then perform 뛰어 옆차기 with your left foot. Pull the right leg toward the left knee and let it touch. Afterwards, 엇걸어 얼굴 맞기 and 두 손뼉 빗들어 잡아당기기, the key moves of Ilyeo, are repeated once more. Perform these moves remembering what we learned earlier. Then perform 금강 맞기 again, slowly exerting some force into it. Next, move your center to your right foot. Turn 90 degrees to the left using your right ball as an axis. Slowly straighten your body, pull your fists to the back on both sides, and connect to Tujumok Hori posture. Continue with 왼 앞차기. Lift your body by pulling your right knee above your back the moment your left foot touches the ground. Gather your feet, then perform 뛰어 옆차기 with your right foot. As with 왼 뛰어 옆차기, pull the left leg toward the right knee and let it touch. Cautions for Ilyeo fourth part. Taking a closer look. When assuming the Tujumok Hori posture, be careful not to cross the arms or perform the move after straightening the arm forward. When performing 엇걸어 맞기, remember that the arm on the side of the set foot must be on the outside. We will now practice the moves of Ilyeo fourth part in succession while watching the video. This concludes the training for Ilyeo Poomsae. We will take another look at all the moves and master Poomsae. we have looked at the key moves of Ilyeo Poomsae and provided thorough explanations for each move and things to watch out for. You did a fine job reaching the last section of the Poomsae, the last stage of Taekwondo training. Cherish the feeling of this moment and continue with your training. You will learn to be able to perfect all the postures and moves. We again commend you for a job well done.